Hello students, chapter number 8 bills, question number 3, and it is our last question. Here we have to prepare the bills for 3 ladies, Mrs. Thomas, Mrs. Salim and Mrs. Chandra. So first is for Mrs. Thomas. Mrs. Thomas bought 1 kg biscuits for rupees 5. So here the 5 rupees is the cost of 1 kg biscuit. Then after 500 gram butter, 4 rupees 28. So 28 rupees is the cost of 500 gram butter. Then after 2 loaves of bread, 4 rupees 15 each. Means 15 rupees is the cost of 1 loaves of bread, and such 2 loaves she purchased. So 15 rupees is the cost of each packet of bread. And then after 4 kg of cereal at rupees 45 per kg. So 45 is the cost of 1 kg cereal, and such 4 kg cereals she purchased. Now we have to prepare the bill for her. So what is the total amount Mrs. Thomas spent? So here is the bill. In first column we will write the items. In second column quantity. In third column rate per kg, and in last column price. So she purchased total 4 things: biscuits, butter, bread and cereal. Biscuits 1 kg. She purchased 1 kg biscuit, 500 gram butter, 2 loaves of bread and 4 kg cereal. Now rate per kg, 5 rupees is the cost of 1 kg biscuit. So the price of 1 kg biscuit equals to 5 rupees. So that we have to write here in last column. Then after butter. Butter she bought 500 gram and the cost is 28 rupees. Now here be careful. 28 rupees is not the cost of 1 kg. અહીંયા એવું મેન્શન નથી કરેલું કે 28 રૂપીસ એ 1 kg બટરની કોસ્ટ છે. જેવી રીતે દરેકમાં લખેલું છે જો 15 રૂપીસ ઈચ, મતલબ એક પેકેટના 15 રૂપીસ. 45 રૂપીસ પર કેજી. ઇટ મીન્સ 45 rupees is the cost of 1 kg, but here it is not written that 28 rupees per kg. એટલે અહીંયા એવું જ સમજવાનું છે કે આ 28 રૂપીસ છે એ 500 ગ્રામ બટરની કોસ્ટ છે, 1 kg બટરની નથી. So here 28 will come directly. Clear? So the price of 500 gram butter equal to 28 rupees. Next is bread, 2 loaves, and the cost is 15 rupees per each packet. એક પેકેટની કિંમત છે આ, તો we have such 2 loaves. So what we'll do, price of 2 loaves of bread equals to 2 into 15, that will be 30 rupees. So here we will write 30. Okay, and lastly cereal. She purchased 4 kg and 45 is what? The cost of 1 kg. Here it is clearly mentioned કે 45 1 kg cereal ની cost છે. So we have to multiply 45 with 4 to get the total cost of cereal. So price of 4 kg cereal equals to 45 into 4, that is 180 rupees. So that is here. Now we got the individual prices. Now total price equals to, we have to add these 4 prices. So it will be 243.00. And what about grand total? Sales tax is not given. What is the difference between total and grand total? If sales tax is given, we have to add the tax in this to find the grand total. જો ટેક્સ આપેલો હોય તો ટોટલમાં ટેક્સ એડ કરો, પછી તમને ગ્રાન્ડ ટોટલ મળે. જો ટેક્સ નથી આપેલો તો ટોટલ અને ગ્રાન્ડ ટોટલ સરખા થાય, કારણ કે ટેક્સ નથી મીન્સ ટેક્સ ઇઝ 0. In this situation, total and grand total will be equal. So the bill is prepared for Mrs. Thomas. Now we will go for next, Mrs. Salim. Mrs. Salim bought 6 pencils at rupees 48 a dozen. It means 48 rupees is the cost of 1 dozen pencil. Then after 12 erasers at rupees 4 each. It means the cost of 1 eraser is 4 rupees. And such 12 erasers she purchased. Then after 16 notebooks at rupees 12 each. It means the cost of one notebook is 12 and such 16 notebooks she purchased. And finally at last 8 tubes of fabric paint at rupees 14.00 a tube. So this is what the cost of each tube, and such 8 tubes she purchased. And we have to prepare the bill for Mrs. Salim. So same way we have to prepare. First column will be for items, in second column quantity, in third column rate, and in last column price, individual price. So first is pencil. How many pencils? 6. Erasers, 12 erasers. Then after 16 notebooks and 8 tubes of fabric paint. Okay, now rate is given 48 rupees a dozen. Then 4 rupees of each eraser, 12 rupees of each notebook, and 14 rupees of each tube. Now we have to get total price. So how to find? Price of 6 pencil equals to 48 divided by 2. Why? Because 48 is the price of 1 dozen. 1 dozen means 12 pencils. એક ડઝનમાં 12 પેન્સિલ્સ હોય. એવી અહીંયા કેટલી છે? 6 means એની હાફ છે. So price will also be half. That's why 48 divided by 2. So 24 rupees will be the price of 6 pencils. So that is written here. Next is eraser. 12 erasers are there and 4 is the cost of each eraser. So 12 4s are 48. So 48 rupees is the cost of 12 eraser. Then after 16 notebooks, and the cost of one notebook is 12. So 12 into 16, it will be 192 rupees. Then after tube of fabric paint. How many tubes? Total 8 tubes and 14 rupees is the cost of each tube. So 8 into 14, that will be 112 rupees. So this is what individual cost of each and everything, which is written over here. Now we will find the total of all the things. So total equals to, we have to add this 4, it will be 376.00 rupees. And same like previous sum, grand total will be 376.00 because here also tax is 0. Sales tax is not given. That's why total and grand total will be equal. So this is all about Mrs. Salim. Now we will go for Mrs. Chandra. Mrs. Chandra bought 6 apples at rupees 48 a dozen. It means the cost of 1 dozen apple equal to 48. Then after 10 bananas at rupees 35 a dozen, means the cost of 1 dozen banana equals to 35 rupees. And 8 pineapples at rupees 15 each. It means the cost of 1 pineapple is 15 and such 8 pineapples she purchased. And what is the total amount of Mrs. Chandra spent? So we have to prepare the bill for her. She purchased total 3 things: apples, banana and pineapples. How many apples? 6. Bananas 10 and pineapples 8. Now what is rate? 48 rupees is the cost of 1 dozen apple. 1 dozen means 12 piece, and she purchased 6 apple. So we have to do half of this, right? So half of 48, the method is here. Price of 6 apples equals to 48 divided by 2, that will be 24 rupees, which is here. Next, banana. She purchased total 10 bananas and the cost of a dozen banana is 35. Dozen means 12. So price of 10 banana equals to 35 into 10 divided by 12. Clear? Now how this came? So for that cross multiplication method you have to use. I am speaking how to do this, how to get this. The cost of 12 banana equal to 35, then 10 banana equal to how much? 12 banana, 35 rupees. 10 bananas, how much? Then you cross multiply, you will get this 35 into 10 divided by 12. Now do the cancellation. 2 5s are 10 and 2 6 are 12. So numerator is 5, denominator is 6. Now we cannot cancel anything. 35 will also be not cancelled with 6 and 5 will also not. So multiply 35 with 5, you will get 175 divided by 6. So when you divide it by 6, you will get 29.16 rupees. So this is what the cost of 10 banana. So we have to write it here, 29.16 rupees. And then after 8 pineapples. This is easy because the cost of each pineapple is given 15 rupees. So just multiply 15 with 8, you will get the cost of 8 pineapple, that is 120 rupees. So here 120 will come. Now find the total. So add all these three prices, we will get 173.16 rupees, and grand total again it is similar because here also sales tax is 0. So this is the bill for Mrs. Chandra. Now 3 questions are asked at last. The first question is the total weight of Mrs. Thomas. We have to find the total weight of Mrs. Thomas. So see here, weight means whose unit is kg or gram, that we have to add. So 1 kg, 4 kg and 500 gram. We cannot find the weight of these two lowels. આનો વેઇટ ખ્યાલ નહીં આવે તો જેનો યુનિટ કેજી અથવા તો ગ્રામ છે એનો જ વેઇટ ફાઇન્ડ કરો. So it will be 4 plus 1 5 and 5 kg 500 gram. So it will be 5.500. Okay. So what is the total weight Mrs. Thomas? The total weight of Mrs. Thomas will be 5 kg and 500 grams. So 5.5 kg. Second question is what the difference we have to find. Here we have to find the difference of the bill of Mrs. Salim and Mrs. Chandra. So the total cost of Mrs. Salim is 376 and Mrs. Chandra is 173.16. Difference means we have to perform subtraction. So you will get the answer 202.84 rupees. And the last question is total amount of all 3 ladies. So we have to add the total of Mrs. Thomas, then after the total cost of Mrs. Salim, and then total of Mrs. Chandra. So it is 243.00, then after 376.00 and 173.16. So if you add all these 3, you will get 792.16 rupees. Okay, so this is the last question of this chapter, and with this chapter is over. So you have to note down all the sums. Total 3 sums are there in exercise. So note down these 3 sums in your classwork. I am sending the PDF in WhatsApp group. Thank you.